Health difficulties are always known to push harsh circumstances on living norms. Victoria Gray, a woman who had suffered with sickle cell throughout her whole life, knew this circumstance well. No form of treatment would benefit her in terms of success and payment until she was reached out for an alternative offer using CRISPR. This stated in her own interview on National Press Foundation, with her discussing their struggle with sickle cell, allowed her to get the treatment she needed to end 33 years of pain. CRISPR technology can be used as a form of treatment to alter genes and modify living and organizing cells. According to Broad Institute, a research documentation on diseases and conditions, CRISPR was not only discovered in 1993, but the idea for potential gene editing extended from that period, and research for it continued. As of recent times in 2019, CRISPR was publicly tested and administered to individuals with sickle cell. Not only was there potential to change the health of many individuals through changing genes, but also brought the attention of many researchers. This was enough attention to be nominated and win the Nobel Prize in Chemistry through Jennifer Doudna, an American biochemist who had sole focus to develop CRISPR, and Emmanuel Carpentier, a French researcher who focused on both genetics and biochemistry. CRISPR not only has the potential to evolve further, but change the entire medical industry as a whole. This can be done through CRISPR dispersing being convenient for the majority of the population, treatments that are already being replaced, and the research potential of highly troubled genetics. That being said, how did this opportunity of CRISPR become a reliable source for Victoria Gray, and how can it be a source for the future? According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, a federal agency that provides and administers medical and drug products, 88% to 93.5% of individuals who have taken CRISPR treatment for sickle cell have shown a full success, majority showing no further symptoms. Compared to other forms of treatments such as blood transfusions and iron overloading, these methods can only minimize pain episodes. When given the information of methods to better your health, ensuring a more comfortable treatment should be prioritized for those in need rather than risking their health for the worse. Another upgrade can be seen through the distribution of CRISPR within its costs. While the cost of CRISPR treatment for sickle cell is high at $2.2 million, it should also be taken in consideration of the lifetime expenses for sickle cell disease. For other treatment for sickle cell, this can be up to $2.2 million in medical treatment alone, excluding medication and therapy. Rather than putting patients on continuous surgeries and constant medical bills, shortening it could improve their life more significantly through a couple attempts of one treatment. Rather than individuals who have suffered from these conditions being forced to rely on alternative treatment that can overall negatively affect their life, they can now be provided an easier solution rather than suffering through it their whole life. There are some clear decisions formed for CRISPR technology treatment, but what does that mean for the other forms of treatment and their position in the medical field? Due to more convenient ways for treatment to be prescribed, costs for other treatments will decrease to make up for it while also limiting their supplies for each treatment due to promoting CRISPR technology instead. Due to the short medication through CRISPR, long-term forms of make up for the decrease in usage for long-term treatment. Due to more shifts in population, using CRISPR, smaller usage of long-term treatments will be used, which only will seem as an appealing choice if the price is significantly lower. This can also be assured with the capabilities of CRISPR compared to long terms of treatment. Due to the higher precision and effectiveness, there will be more clinical trials around it. This will decrease the usage of other treatments within test clinics and hospitals. CRISPR is being provided, but more tests and utilizations which allow more people to trust in the use of CRISPR. Not only can we trust secure treatments, but the treatments themselves will be more accessible to more individuals who suffer difficult conditions, all because of how CRISPR has impacted its way into medical treatments. Not only do we see the implementations CRISPR may have in the medical field, but does it stop there? Where can CRISPR continue since it can only solve a few issues right now? Due to the continuous research of CRISPR has the potential to solve a variety of diseases and conditions that haven't existed yet. Researchers believe that editing genes can be the solution to countering diabetes. So their research has been prioritized upon that possibility. The problem nearly affects 12% of the US population. Not only that, but another more worrying disease. Cancer. It's caused by DNA changes within itself that aren't normal. It is speculated that with gene editing, it has potential to cure cancer by researchers. Diabetes and cancer affect a large portion of the population. By finally finding a potential solution, families won't struggle from restrictions due to health and will no longer need to worry about cost and time. With all this in mind, it's understandable that our health could only rise as humans. This gives us more reason for the medical industry to focus more on the potential CRISPR technology can create. CRISPR technology has the heavy potential to change the medical field in countless ways. The many benefits of potential cures, lower costs, and more convenient location treatments can change the health industry massively and help save a large portion of the population of individuals struggling under disease and conditions. Victoria Gray was not just able to get access to CRISPR treatment, but was the first test for sickle cell treatment and was able to get her life back. And it doesn't only stop with Victoria Gray, as the rest of the population can change their life for the better with their support and trust for CRISPR technology.